Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths. And today we're doing something that's not really a tutorial, but it's more of a, I guess, both a question and showing off something which has never occurred to me before. So the story behind this is on the workshop page of the Stahlslang Mark II, which I should probably just spawn that in, just so everybody knows what I'm talking about. This is probably my best battleship to date. Probably. I've built another one. Shouldn't have mentioned that, but here we are though. So, this thing in other words. And a recent comment, by which I appreciate a lot actually. I appreciate people taking an interest in what I do and put on the workshop. Like, you know, it's internet validation. Asked a bunch of questions which I answered, but they kind of asked why there were no spin block LAMS on it. I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? And as like back and forth the conversation went, and they were talking about it as if it was a like common knowledge that it's a good idea to put like LAMS nodes on spin blocks, and I'm like, what? It's the first I've ever heard of that. So that led to this little test fortress here. So the idea, from what I understand, with spinning LAMS nodes, is that you're essentially, what's the phrase you could look for here? It's a form of distributing the nodes without using more of them than you have to. So the way I tend to do LAMS nodes, bearing in mind that I am not a laser genius, is, well, the way a lot of people use them. So, where are they? There's two over there, and, like, actually that's it. There's two over here, so it's just here, there, and everywhere there's sometimes. This is actually really terrible LAMS distribution. Actually, wait, no. There's two more. There's another node just stuck in there, so it's like here, there, and everywhere just kind of glued there. Why are there three laser warners there? I don't know. This thing's starting to show it's a bit long in the tooth. I think I've learned a bit and gotten better at From the Depths since I first built this. But anyway, so that's how I've usually done it. And now I'm kind of starting to see the merit in this. So if we pull the Stahlslang out of the way and send her on a long journey elsewhere, let's talk about this thing. So, this is a bunch of LAMS nodes and munition warners on a spin block. So, here is our spin block. It is not currently moving at the moment because I don't want it to be. But lasers attach the spin blocks the exact same way they attach to turrets. And over here we have a 4Q LAM system, which is something I need to get into the habit of using a lot more. Because, oh gosh darn it, that's not saved to move fast. But, so yeah, so we got our LAMS node here, and the idea behind setting it to spin, in this case, it is set to spin with ACBs. If there's an enemy within blah blah blah, it rotates at 1 degree per second, or 1 radian per second, and if there's not, it doesn't rotate at all. So if we spawn in, what is something that fires stuff? Let's spawn in a Marauder and see if that actually does anything. So the idea behind this spinning is basically redundancy. So it means that even if, say, a LAMS node here gets blown up, the thing rotates and brings another LAMS into play. Another node into play, rather. So it means that even if you do what I've done with the Stahlslang, basically means that all the LAMS on one side can get shot off. If you're unlucky, oh, there's a cram coming to kill me. And that's bad, because it means that a really major source of your active defenses are gone. Whereas this, hopefully, I don't remember if this can... It can, yay! So in this case, though, you've got pretty much 360-degree coverage, and overlapping fields of fire from every node, and as it spins around, even if you lose some nodes, so let's zap some nodes quickly. Where is my death ray? There's a death ray. So even if, I don't know, a bunch of these things are... Oopsie daisy. Well, we still did manage to damage it. It did basically nothing. So even if we've lost a node there, it's not a problem because there's still 3 others in play, so to speak. And they can do that, and it's all lovely. And having a bunch of these, it probably means that you can stack nodes much more densely than you could otherwise. You don't need as much space, perhaps. And so I'm just gonna tell Rambot to repair that. Did you blow off me fortress thingy? How dare you? How dare you indeed? So yeah, there are potential problems with this. One of which is that, alright, so now you've got a whole bunch of nodes and stuff. It's mounted on a single point that can get shot off. And in particular, if a big thumpy missile or hollow point shell or something like that swoops in, this could take out the spin block, and then the whole thing falls off and you've got no LAMS nodes at all. So, not completely sold on this concept. There are definite downsides, and this is a cluster. So, if I don't know... let's delete them really quickly. If I, for instance, if I have, I don't know, if the particularly chunky cramshell lands right here, well, there goes my entire LAMS node. Yep, and yeah, so it's blown straight through here, and it's taken out the connectors in here, and that's bad. That basically means that this whole node is screwed, and there's no proper redundancy in the sense of distribution. So this, I'm not sure of this. This is kind of why I'm making this video. I want to hear your thoughts. Yes, you, the viewer. I might make tutorials, but I am not the all-knowing guru of From the Depths. I'm not sure anyone is. I have no idea. But anyway, so this is still a fun concept, and you can make this a bit more sturdy and a bit more redundant. You can kind of mount the thing on a big pole and distribute the connectors better, maybe make this out of heavy armor instead, maybe lose the munition warners on it because they don't actually need to be on there in favor of more armor, and yeah, you can just kind of have a go. Let's spawn in something else. Let's spawn in... What's a fun thing to land at? Where is... The Rook, I think. This thing is hilarious to use a LAMS on because it rapid fires crams, which is the opposite of what you really should do with crams. Let's go zap, 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 zap. How are we doing on charge? We're doing just fine. So yeah, that's basically Spinny LAMS nodes as like an explorative concept. I might do another video on these, or even better, incorporate what I learn in further science experiments to, I don't know, bring you more concrete results, I guess. Really, this video is getting made because I'm tired and I don't feel like using my brain more to do a more sophisticated topic. So, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.